This is Logic versus Emotion podcast, where we seek meaning and connection in relationships, unpacking common relationship issues like communication, forgiveness, personality traits, love languages, and much more, all to help you live your best. You were on, Cam. So, thank you, everybody. Welcome back to Logic versus Emotions. I'm your host, Aquanette, and joining me this evening is my sister. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Camilla Kesey.
Okay, so you know what this is about. I brought you on because we experienced some of the same trauma. I wanted to get your take on the trauma that you experienced or recall, and then how that may have impacted you in adulthood, specifically your relationships with other people, and more specifically with the black man.
The black man. Okay, well, I've always said this, but I probably never said it to you. While we were all together, I never saw a problem. Well, Greta basically took care of us like she was our mother. I didn't see the neglect part. I remember mommy was leaving and not there, like at times when I guess she was supposed to be. That's the way I remember May Street. And I was assuming like it was temporary. I kept thinking like, okay, we're gonna go back home. But then they started talking to me about this adoption thing. I know exactly where my family is. I know where they at. And they like do this brainwashing thing where they try to make you forget that you had a family. Remember we used to have the last visit? No, that was. Because we all would visit, and now this is your family. I don't know them like that. The home that I was adopted in, they were the hardest on trying to convince me, not only get me to forget my family, but to dislike black man, any man, relationships and friendships. Because I came out of the situation with you all, that to me was very good. I went into the next situations real trusting my emotions and the fact that they don't feel like I have any. Like I do have emotions, I just cry alone. I don't know these people. I don't know for me. I don't know. Because I'm a dreamer. The thing that everybody keeps telling me, like, you really believe in love? Like, I always have really believed in love. Great relationship is not actually that common. I will say though, definitely my cutoff. I don't engage with, other people didn't like you or whatever, they was treating you funny or whatever. I'm just like, I felt like there wasn't nothing I could do about it anyway. So I would just basically try to avoid them, stay away from them and stuff like that. Well, you know what? Definitely counseling played a great part. And I will say the very last foster home I was in, Elsie, she, if anything, was more like a counselor. And I remember she used to always say that you need to know where you came from. Some people just make mistakes. It's a different way you can deal with it. My therapist, though, that was great.
This is the end of episode 3.
Oh, definitely. To be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. Anything else?
Listeners, believe in love.